I've got an idea. Let's play Dragon Force 2. This is part 16. This is your host, PDK, and we're back right where we left off. And we don't need to update because we just saved that. So, first order of business is to take this group, and actually we're almost at domestic, so I'm going to let them rest up. Move it on fast so we can deal with that. And then our next order of business is to handle Topaz as well as take this castle. First, let's see what we find. Get a shield. Don't you want to be a part of our team? This should be entertaining. I'm not good with women voices, so I'm not even going to try, so everybody gets a man's voice. Marimba, I believe was her name. Another powerful mage, high level. Archer Crest, that's pretty decent. Beast Crest, Soldier Crest, Use that for forging. Armor. Buckler, Rapier, okay, that's good. I can make that into something stronger. Whip, same. Silver ore, that's good. Light crystal, that's very good. Okay. Not the best round for searching, but it wasn't terrible.
自然と共にある国。美しいな。貴殿はこの自然を守っているのだな。そんな格好のいいもんじゃないけどな。聞こう。話がわかるじゃないか。この美しい自然。いい国ですよ。
まったくだ。そうです。
貴殿はその自然に祝福されているようだ。俺に貴殿のように陽光の下で生きられるだろうか。そんな堅苦しく考えないことだ。普通にしてりゃいい。そして我がファンダリアは貴殿に服従を誓おう。やった。俺は服従だのってのは好きじゃない。ただ力を貸してくれればいい。
Surprisingly wise words from our ruler of Bozak there. Why try to control others when you can just work together? In the long run, isn't that a better, smarter, more effective way to go? So, as you can see, we have no problems playing diplomat. We're making friends left and right. Again, it's so much different than the experience with Gongos in the first one. So we have something that was just made for us. Let's see what that could have been. Now, if you don't remember what you made, easiest way to find out is going to recreate. Anything that you've made in the past will be here. And it was an iron claw. And we also have an airbot crest that we made, but we don't have the materials to make that yet. But don't be fooled. Now, there's more than one way to make this. So I could make that with a wind crystal instead of a thunder crystal, and it would actually take less time. I would have done that in the first place, but I didn't realize that you could even use this combination to make that. I thought I was making centaurs, but I used the wrong type of crest. I should have used cavalry. So, good to know. Now, I'm going to start a new project, but before I do that, I'm going to make another iron claw real fast, take advantage of that. I just want to make sure that I have enough materials. I need a wind crystal, which I have several now, and I need iron, of which I have plenty. I want to have enough materials left to make something else, so. And does anybody have a claw equipped? Because if they do, I can take that off. Oh, now I like to swap items out when I can, but I think I'm gonna just have to go to remove, and they're just gonna have to be upset with me temporarily. Okay, I can remove his, and they have unique dialogue for when you take things away too. So he says. Fine. I really like his lines, I do. It's like, I didn't need it. And actually, maybe we can take it off of somebody else. Maria, she has one too. And you know, she takes it in stride. You know, if it can't be helped, you know, she takes one for the team there. And I guess nobody else had one. So, I want to make a couple of more of these. And there, not enough material, so we can't make any more. Now what we could do is make the upgrade to the Iron Claw, but what we're going to do first is make something that I want to have ASAP. And in order to do that, we're we're going to take a Falcon Crest, Gold Ore, and a Power Crystal. Oh, no, we don't want a Power Crystal. We want Dragon Scales. Should take 3 weeks to make, and it does. Now, if you're intending to make something specific, it helps to know how many weeks it takes. Because if this said it'll take 4 weeks or 2 weeks, chances are I'm making the wrong item. But it's the right number, so I should be good. And I'm pretty sure you gathered what I'm making there. So we want to go back here, upgrade his claw. Yeah, as much as he gets into fights, we want to give him one. That'll put her up to 100, which rivals Ganga's actually. But she really doesn't need it at the moment. I'd rather give it to her and give it to him because he needs extra strength, and I'm going to be using him now, so he's been doing pretty well so far. So these I will save for forging. Yeah, the rest of these weapons I will hold off on. Can make something better. But I guess for the time being, because I'm not going to be making anything with the sword for right now, so he already has one, he has something. You know, can put him in the triple digits for strength. He really doesn't need it, but, or, you know, he needs it more, I think, so we'll give it to him. Again, strong team, not strong individuals. Items. All of this, except for the buckler, can be forged into something stronger, so defense plus 2 is better than nothing. We're going to give that to somebody who's going to probably be taking a lot of damage. Probably him. Like Gonzalez, Cancera is somebody who, you know, I rely on in duels to come out on top. And Gonzalez actually has better defense than him at the moment, so we'll go ahead and put it on him. And since I have 2 of these, I don't think the Beastmen can use any of these, but I'll save 1 for forging, and I can still put 1 on somebody, strengthen them a bit. Note is the robot soldier. Oh, he's already got something. Okay, Bartz is another good duelist, so he'll get in a lot of fights. Want to strengthen his defense there. And we'll give the shield to Avers, why not? I don't want to spend too much time on the screen here, so. Archers, who can use archers that will be using Shu? Strong candidate, so is Tsubaki, Dora Marcus, but he has good troops right now. Dora, her. You know, we're gonna go with Shu. And Beast, just to give somebody an extra push. Eva, why not? Actually using her right now, so I will save that still. A little disappointed I haven't found more yet. Out of these characters, I will be using him most likely, and mages are a good fit for him, so he gets those. And fortunately, didn't end up needing these Astea herbs in that last fight. It was close though. Now for wartime. We will give him more cavalry. Her more archers. Him more falcons. I will save the rest of his for now. Actually, no, we'll give him some more. And still holding out for some better troop types, but in the meantime, you'll get more of them. Who else earned something? We'll switch out soldiers for archers for him. More cavalry, make you stronger. Bartz. Okay, we need to give him something. But I think I'll let him win some fights before I do that. More mages, more cavalry, and definitely more centaurs, definitely more birds, and archers, why not? Probably won't be using her much, but I want to give awards to everybody who's earned it, at least this time. You know what? I will go ahead and give Bart's cavalry, why not? Won't be using them yet. Might give them centaurs too, but we'll wait on that. As far as POWs, now that we have Bartz on our side, we can recruit all of his people, which includes Enzo, who I'll just be using for building and searching. I mean, you talk about somebody who suffers from low MP. I mean, I've had him at level 10, 11, 12 in some playthroughs. He still had, I think, 2, 3 MP. No joke. It's sad. Stefano, oh yeah, he's gonna be one of our go-to guys. He needs some help in the MP department too, but he will get there. Giuseppe, and last but not least ever, in this world or the next, Giovanni. These two are Bart's his best bets, I think. Besides Bart himself, Giuseppe's not bad either, but I definitely prefer these two. So, is there anybody else we want to bother with? Will he join straight away? Nope, but he will eventually, I'm pretty sure. Right now, I'm just trying to get some high intelligence people, and they're all throwing fits right now. I guess they're just a little sore that they lost. It's understandable. They'll get over it. Shine has high intelligence, so we'll try to recruit him as well. Genbu, I'm pretty sure, for whatever reason, does not join Bozak, so there must be story there. Never been able to recruit him, so he's like Florin. There's definitely some background there. We'll try to recruit him too. It might take a couple of turns. Yeah. But that's fine, because look at what we got right now. Look at who we have on our side. And I think we're done right now, so... Again, it's going to take a few weeks on that, so... I might do a little bit of fighting off screen to speed things up, so in the next video, we'll be able to roll out and see what we have. In the meantime, we want to deal with this castle, so... She's by herself. They have some more troops that they can have, so let's do that. Get everybody back up. Maxed out. And she has somebody she can recruit here. A little more strength. Now, I'll do what I was originally going to do. With them, send them up here to take this castle. Now, everyone here should be at full strength again. Close to it. They haven't finished healing. So I'm gonna put it on fast to speed that up. Oh, I forgot. They all start where your monarch was, so let's go ahead and get some more troops here. Be using Marcus again, so Enzo can stay put. Stefano will be using. Giovanni will be using. Annette can take a break. And we'll give him some more. Again, I'd rather him just go to duel. He'll win fights that way, so he doesn't have to have full troops. And I think everybody else who I want to send out is maxed out or close to it. Bender, we want to get to level 10, like Kozaway, so we'll temporarily bench Kozaway now that she's learned Cathesis. Bender has a couple more levels to go, so I think we'll go with what we have here. Send him. He's level 6, so we want him to be stronger. And this will be our group for now. And you can be in charge there. And okay, see, of course, now they're coming to take that back. We're not going to stop there though. We're going to recruit some more. Basically, everybody but Enzo is going to go. We'll leave some captives there, too. And jump back here. I had a group over here as well. And we're going to deploy them. Oh, but again, if you want to make sure that the fighters in the caverns are at a certain level, you know, choose your leader carefully. So that's why Charlotte has to be in charge there. We want to make sure they're low level, little resistance, or at least reduce resistance. And who are we going to fight first? We're going to fight Kiri's division, I believe, is who was at this castle. Backed by Maki of Rainbow Horse and Charisse of Who Cares. So first we want to send up somebody who could use the experience. This will be an easy fight. And they seem pretty evenly matched. It might even be story dialogue, we'll see. No story dialogue. I knew they were both from Izumo. I'm pretty sure Maki's from Izumo, so I thought there might have been something there, but not this time. But yeah, ready to get into another fight. We had a lot of time spent on the domestic screen at this video, so gotta make up for that. But it's a part of the game, you know, it's part of the experience, so I don't want to cut that out. And hopefully you don't want me to cut that out. And what insanity brings you before me today? That's not bad. We're just gonna go on the offensive. You know, he's got 40 soldiers. What's the worst they can do? We're just gonna focus on him. He's probably gonna lose quite a few on the way. We'll see how many of them make it to me. And we'll throw out an aqua ball. while they're working on him, let's just keep an eye on Sakone, make sure that he's doing okay. See how well his swordplay holds up. So again, he seems like a pretty decent fighter, so somebody I probably should have been using more in the past. And see, the stronger generals, a good gauge of their strength is how many troops they can take out with one blow. Now you see in certain positions, he can take out 2 at a time, like right there. So that's a good indication of strength. You know, some generals will actually have to strike troops several times before they fall. And soldiers not even having the most HP, that's kind of an indication of how strong somebody is or isn't. So, anytime your general can take the troops out with 1 hit and take out 2 at once, that lets you know they're pretty strong. Now some troop type, again, he retreated just as I was pressing the button to go back into the menu. I was going to finish him off, but it was not to be. And he wasn't even captured, so. But that's fine, we're in a good position to right that wrong later. And this should be a pretty even matchup. He's already level 10, so we'll give it to her. As you can see, they're the same class, so Matilda's going to have the advantage just based off of available troops, troop types, and her MP. Plus, she's probably stronger at this point anyway, so... Oh, they're evenly numbered, 40 troops. The difference is, I have cavalry as well. And mages. Concave. We are going to do this. I'm going to use a little strategy here. Oh, no. We want to advance with them. First off, disperse, spread out, and now they can advance and they can attack. Tactics, it does matter. And just to move them across the field faster, and also to save time. Again, the fact that skills freeze the clock temporarily is something that you can use to your advantage. So keep that in mind. And we are going to regroup. And while that's going on, I actually know I will save that, because I might be needing that. I'm going to try to do what I failed to do in the last fight and finish him off with that. By him, of course, I mean her. So... things are going slow right now. I think I will just continue to move them forward. She'll probably run away. I really don't care. Just want to keep things moving. At this point, you know, I'm just trying to jump from nation to nation in good time. So these little fights right here, again, I don't want to cut them out. I want to show the whole experience for the most part. You know, caverns can get tedious as much as I go back there. So, oh. Still got some people left and they're doing damage. Caught me off guard. Was not paying attention to that side of the world at all. What's going on this side of the world? Not much really. She has enough MP to throw out whatever she has, probably a sonic boom or aura, but she's not using anything. And that's it for that. There's a good chance we got her, and we got her. Alright, and last up is Miss Kiri. We want to use, well, probably don't have to go with Robert on this one, so we'll go here. Because he can use the experience a little bit more. And I think it's been a while since you've seen him. Really nothing new there. He's, you know, got everything he had before. His skills, you know, it's all the knife stuff's pretty standard. I don't want to underestimate her, and since he's still not the strongest, I'm actually going to pay attention to what I'm doing here. So what I will do is advance them, sneak around, use that to disperse them out. And she does have some coming forward. Archers are standing by, which was expected. Soldiers will hopefully be able to clean them up. And we'll move them forward too, because we have sheer numbers on our side. So, and to help within the herd, we want to use... Oh, he's only got 4, so... You know what, just to show it off, here's a dagger wave. Decent damage. Now, unlike the other knife-throwing abilities, that one actually can damage flying troops, so keep that in mind. The other ones will only target ground units. So, again, I decided we're just going to ignore her people, we're going to focus on her, and it seems like the fastest way to do a lot of damage, so that's what we're going to do. I'm expecting her to run away. We'll see what happens. So she's got a pretty strong attack, you know, she's got a very delectable looking spear there, and yeah, she's whipping it out, she's dealing it down, she's taking a lot of names here. I don't know if she has enough paper for all the names she's taking down right now, but she's in the red and we have numbers. She has 3 left, 2, 1, and then there was none. So Shu's just sitting back at this point. You know, he's grabbing him a lemonade. Nice on a hot day like this. Cooling out. And she's done. Now she's surrounded. I'd like to think that we got her, but yeah, no, we didn't. Because again, it's 50-50. Well, I don't know the exact percentage, but it's random. You know. And no level ups. And yeah, we're gonna enter the cavern. So I'm going to do this off screen, so be just a moment. Alright, so last fight of this cavern, I was doing this off screen, but since I'm not sure when you get a chance to see him, otherwise I decided I would just show off Kinsera real fast, since we finally have a Dragonman, and they're even more rare in this one than in the first one, so. And I haven't used him yet, so he's still only got 20 dragons. Now, yeah. According to the game here, dragons are good against these ogres. But in my experience, it's really a 50-50 roll of the dice. I mean, yeah, dragons should be strong against them. They have high HP, high attack, high defense, and they can hold their own, but it's not like the horseback units where they will just rip through the ogres, even when the numbers are stacked against them. Like right here, it probably won't take long for them to take care of these dragons. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully the game will prove me wrong. See, the dragons do fine, they're not terrible, but, you know, they take a licking too. It's really 50-50 it looks like. So if you have more dragons and they have ogres, then you'll do fine. But in a situation like this, you really have no chance. But I don't care because Kinsera has exceptionally high attack and defense. So I really just want to go to duel as quick as possible. He's only got 4 MP, so I'm just gonna go for the offensive. That's one of my favorite lines in the game, just the way he says it, I mean. I mean, when he says scram, he means it. But they're not listening, so what can we do? There's only one thing we can do. And no reason to save this, so. In future battles, I will be showing off more of his skills as well. He actually learns 5, so there's one that he doesn't have yet. We'll have to get him to level 20, which should be no problem at all. Now, on top of his basic strength stat, which is already high, he has a sword equipped at the moment. His strength is in the triple digits, so, you know, anything's possible to an extent, but I really can't conceive of any universe in where he's about to lose this fight. Now, with the clock at 24, we should be able to go to duel. Hopefully he can take care of them in time. You know, sometimes your generals have amnesia and forget how to hit, but I don't think he's going to have that problem for us today, so. Now, he'll probably end up with a lot less health than he started with, but again, I don't foresee any difficulties whatsoever. Here we go. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. And it doesn't matter, because look at that damage. Really nothing to say to that, is there? And usual result, Khan was slain. We won. A Dragon Crest. That's all we wanted right now. We're getting out of here. Back to the surface, where the daylight awaits us. And some levels as always for Averis, Gonzalez, Hilda, and our main man Oh yeah, Gonzalez is our main man. I was thinking of our other main man. Oh, he'll learn Flame Shot. That's what we wanted. Oh, Kinsara didn't even get a level. Oh, look at that. Look, he's 3 points away from another level. That doesn't happen too often.